What's up, guys? This is Tyson Today's Media Ranger, Pokemon 17, or before to call me, and I'm here with a video again to your peoples, for your, not to yours, for your people today, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly fix this by putting a pillow here, and moving this, no, I gotta get in position, move this, like that, there we go. Anyways, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 replays for you guys. So, yeah, we have all these. Yeah. So, this is guy, Taj, I think it is, I don't know. So I was playing him online. Played him for like, I don't know, 20, maybe 30 minutes straight. And it was, so there were some really good matches. I didn't pick the ones that I lost horribly at, because most of the time, we played so many matches that I switched my character every single time. I just switched to, like, random characters at some point that I just felt like using, and I usually, like, miserably failed at them. And I only picked the ones that were either really close, or just really close in general, or just really awesome. Most of them are just really close matches. Now, in order to play against this guy, I had to play at my fullest potential. Like, I couldn't, oh, I guess he switched his, costume thing, his thingy there. I had to play at my full potential here. I could not afford to make any mistakes against this guy. Like, this guy was that good. Like, me and him were even. So, let's just pick a random one. We'll start from Yoshi, go up, and then go to these 3. We'll start at Yoshi. Now, this is gonna be a long video. So, if you do watch the whole thing, kudos to you. Thank you for enjoying watching my videos. So, I'm pretty sure at first I was really bad. Like, I couldn't get a single hit on him. Or either that, or I was just off my game because I haven't used Yoshi in a while. So, he gets over almost more than 50% before I start getting my first bit of damage. And that down air was what really helps me out through this match. Like, besides the fact that he just miserably failed there. I don't know why I didn't do that for the rest of the match. It probably would have made the match a lot quicker and easier. But, yeah. So most of the matches that I did with this guy, I miserably failed with certain characters. And I decided not to save the replay for it. And if I didn't, I would not have had some of these replays, because I just ran out of places for me to save more replays, and there was no way that I was gonna rebattle him again. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. Let's just make this video now. And yes, this is a double upload day. I don't know why, but let's double upload today. What's today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Thursday? Double up Thursday. I don't know. That could be a thing. So he does that to me. Yeah. Now, I don't play against Ryu very much, and I played against this guy for a very, very long time today. And this guy is literally just as good as the game as I am. Just with me as multiple characters and him as that one. But he is good as that character that I am overall with every other one of my characters that I use from my mains. There we go, me going again, wanting to hit that move so badly that I decided to do it. Now, at this point, I tried getting the up air on him. And that's where this match gets crazy. First of all, we collide there. Now, at that point, I almost lose. Then I do that, you get a down special. There I go again for the up air, and he's he meteor smashes me at the same time. If he did something other than that, I don't know, something that would have launched me upwards, maybe he would have won, but close call nonetheless. Now, that was a very good match. Now you understand how close these matches are going to be. Just, that's how close some of them are going to be. Now let's move on. Now this is my, for those of you who don't know, Kirby and Pikachu are my mains. The rest of the characters that I use are sort of my mains, but not quite my mains. There's just other characters that I like to use. He's like, come on. I'm like, hi. Okay, let's fight. So, after a few trade... Now, this is where I trolled him a little bit with my short size, because I saw it in some videos. Like, there we go. I love that. That made me laugh. Really, like, that made me laugh so hard I couldn't pay attention. Now, this is where I decided to be awesome and juke him. Now, throughout the whole entire... At some point during the match, I decided to do the same thing, just so I could finish the match up early. Yawn. 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 Now, at this point, he tries to spike me, and he does succeed in that. Now, I'm still winning by 35%. Now, once again, he misses with that attack. He tries to... This guy just tries to spike me way too... Like, I mean, not spike, meteor smash me way too much. I'm pretty sure it's spike, though. Now, that was where I almost randomly killed myself. Yawn. 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 Now he tries to smash me, he does it again, and we almost tie yet again. If he didn't use his recovery, I'm pretty sure that's his recovery. If he didn't use that attack, he would have lost for sure. Maybe. Probably he would have won either way. But now you have an idea, a really good idea, of how close these matches are. Now, let's just go to Greninja, I don't know. Oh. Now, these are really close matches. You go, puppy! Now, the first time I battled against this guy, I did use Greninja, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought I wasn't planning on making any YouTube videos using this replay. Just felt like doing a video. But when I do... The thing is, when I find a good player and I have a really good match with that guy and something awesome happens, and I'm like, oh, I gotta save that replay. Then I start every match from then on out is basically a judging thing to see if I want to use that in my next video. And like literally, I was just playing Smash Bros. I don't know how long has this video been going on? 8 minutes. I've been playing Smash Bros. 10 minutes ago. I was playing Smash Bros. 10 minutes ago when I ran into this guy. And I've been 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago even, maybe, I don't know. Just, enough of me rambling, just watch the match. So, he's trying to kill me now. I survive a couple of those. With each hit he does, sends me flying so far that I have to be careful what I do. So, with that being said, I go grab, and I do a nice little... I was gonna go for a combo and string... of keeping up in the air and juggling him, but I miserably failed. Then he just knocks me on the stage. So now me being up by 40, now 50. Now, he does some damage, not enough to be get me worried yet. When I was using Greninja, I tried doing the fastest smash attack I could do. Just fastest down smash I could do to get him sideways and far away from me. Miserably failed at that. Now it's basically a tie game. Now I'm starting to get a comeback, and he runs away from that attack. Now I used the jab attacks to space a little bit to get him away from me, so I could have more time to do something and think for a little bit. Obviously, that was a really good idea, actually. But then this happens. Then that happens. Then that happens. and he ends up juggling me, and then I make it back to the ground, obviously. And then, now, like I said, all these matches are super close. Now once I remembered that I had the Shadow Sneak attack, I went for it every single time. That was a pro move right there. That was a pro play. Well, not really. I freaking died. Okay? I died. Okay? This is proof that recovering isn't always a good option. Maybe I should have clung to the wall. The wall jumped. And then recovered, rather than just recovering like an idiot. Wow, Andrew. You could have won that if you tried harder. Now let's move on to Sonic. Now, I've been trying to get... Sometimes I reuse characters a little bit, so I could get a good, decent replay if I mess up. Now, this is like my second time using Sonic against this guy. No, this is the first time I used Sonic against this guy. And at first, I thought I was gonna lose right there, but obviously I didn't because I survived. At this point, I'm struggling to get some hits. I mean, I got a couple hits there. I kind of don't know what to do at this point. I'm kind of just throwing out random attacks. Trying to get that down air, do something. I just like the down air for some reason. And so I get the smash attack. I miserably failed the up smash. I just stand there doing nothing. And then he ends up hitting me. I end up hitting him. He ends up hitting me. He ends up hitting me. He ends up hitting me again, saving my life. He hits me again. And at this point, I have so much damage. So much, that's such a high percent. I have almost more than 2 times percent than he does. 169. And then, I don't know what I did, but I just double, down aired. So, we get a little taunting match there. At this point, I have to make a pretty decent comeback to win this match. Now, at this point, he just strings in a bunch of attacks, and then I finally get a 1 attack in before... Okay, now this is where everything comes to play. I have to do as many side air... area... I don't even know what to call it anymore. Side air, that's not how you used to call it. Now... I didn't think I would lose that match at that point. I thought I would survive a little bit longer. I knew I was going to lose that match, but... Well, just the only reason why I did this for a replay is because of how long I survived the first stock with over... I don't even know. Pikachu. So, obviously, my main, which was Kirby, failed. Now, my secondary main, also my regular main, because they're both my regular main, Pikachu. I did him before, and I think I did him before I did Kirby. But, this is the 3rd match I've done with him. And, I was like, I gotta use one of my mains, so I used Pikachu. And, I've been recently looking up how to play Pikachu, because my Pikachu could use some work. I mean, my Kirby's fine. For now, but my Pikachu is what needs work. If I want to main Pikachu, I need to put some effort into using Pikachu. Now, the only true combos that I know is strings of up tilts and jump up, Thunder Jolt, run up, grab, and up throw Thunder. It's literally the only combos that I know. Now, Pikachu had a lot of percentage on that one. Now this is when I somehow managed to string a bunch of attacks together before the hit. Now I thought at first that I was gonna KO him with a 0 to death. Well, not a 0 to death, but close to a 0 to death. When I don't get the 0 to death and he ends up hitting me, but I still try to kill him. Now, I don't remember if I won or lost this match, to be honest. I've been also practicing. Now, that was just a match, random match. Nothing too special about that. But so the next match that I'm about to show you, I believe there's 2 more left to show you guys. I have to show you. Let's see which ones I have to show. I have to show you Lucario versus him and Donkey Kong. I'll do Donkey Kong because Lucario's match was pure amazing. Now, here comes my skills as a Donkey Kong player. I am not a Donkey Kong player. I do not use that much of a heavy character. I don't use heavy characters very often. And I can actually do pretty well with Donkey Kong, to be honest. Not well enough to be a main as him, or use him as one of my mains, but just for fun, I can use him. Obviously, I tried using the, his recovery as an offensive option when getting on the stage, rather than just recovering with it by itself. Now, at this point, I forgot which attack was the one that Meteor smashes, and I tried figuring it out, and then I eventually figured it out, but it almost costs me a stock. Now, I get a stock off on him, go me, 146%. Now, I think he was just waiting for something, I don't know, he was waiting for me to lose my, invincibility. Now, there we go with me trying to do that, offensive, recovery option. Then he ends up killing me. So, it's pretty much even. Luckily, I saved myself from getting hit by that move. At one point, I'm pretty sure that he saved me there from dying. Now, I Meteor Smash him there. I wished that was off stage, so I could be happy about that. Give that to someone. Now, at this point, I couldn't do anything. I kind of was forced to die there. There was no way of me winning, unless he ended up hitting me with that attack, then I probably would have hit him again, and then it was just back and forth hitting each other. I probably would have still lost, but now for the most hype match ever. Well, for me at least. It's one of the hype. Now, there was this match that I did against this level 9 Jigglypuff. It was 10 stocks each. I'm not even going to tell the story, to be honest. I don't care. Now, this match was hype. Okay, so the first time I played against him, I used Greninja. He wrecked me so much. Wrecked me so hard. To the point that I was like, you know what? No, this isn't gonna happen. F you, you're going down, die in a hole. So I tried so hard in this match. I gotta fix this now. I was going bananas on this guy. I just went, you know what, no, you're not gonna beat me this time. I'm gonna use Lucario, because Lucario is hype. Watching Lucario play is like watching Zero Suit Samus play in a tournament. Or Diddy in a tournament. Or Mario in a tournament. in my eyes. But me playing as, okay, this is where, now, everyone knows that the Lucario basically gets stronger when his aura builds up. And in order to do that, I needed some damage. So, not that I let him take damage, but because of the fact that I took damage, I got even stronger. At this point, he pretty much needs to just get a very powerful attack in on me. And I need at least... He could have killed me there, but I was too far away. Now, if I was off stage, that would have killed me. And this battle would have gone a completely different way. It would have been a lot shorter, because he probably would have killed me again. But... so he dodges that. Almost... Now, at this point, I try not to lose. I survived that. Knock him off stage. And he loses. Just for I killed him by recovering, okay? That's the point. That was my point. So, yeah. That's gonna be today's video. Today's video, well, today's second video, but, alright, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, blah, 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 no one cares, bye.